Hello, today we're going to look at planks for a beginner. You will probably need to start with building up your shoulder strength and also the core strength to be able to do planks safely. So this is what we're going to cover in today's video. Let's get going. Let's begin with the upper body strength. So forget about your lower half, your legs and everything else at the moment, and just start to feel how you can collapse through the shoulder blades. So it's almost like your rib cage sinks. Push down through your forearms just to kind of lift your rib cage back up from the floor. So it almost feels like you are tucking your chin and you're rounding your upper back. And then feel how you can collapse and your kind of neck disappears a little bit shorter down through your spine. Push through your forearms and start to feel how you this time lift your breastbone, suck the stomach in and the rib cage, and then relax. So just by collapsing through the shoulder blades and then pulling the sternum to the back of the spine, feeling how the shoulder blades pull apart, really gets to the root of the shoulder strength needed in these plank exercises. The rib cage has got to lift away from that floor, and you've got to use that upper back, that inner sort of shoulder area to get this exercise done correctly. So let's just relax there for a moment. Take a little break down onto your hands there for a moment and just relax your neck. Don't be put off if you're feeling this in your neck and in your shoulders. It's good to get this area strengthened up in this particular way. All right, so once we've recovered, we just come back up onto our elbows. And we're going to start now by lifting the stomach and that upper back as well. So let's go through the stomach. Pull in through the pelvic floor and the stomach and start to feel how your lower back tucks under. So the lower back maybe rounds a little bit, or it stays straight, comes into neutral, and then relaxes down. It's almost like you've got flames burning underneath your stomach. So if you were to visualize that, you would then suck your stomach in away from the burning flames or a burning candle. Think of that. So you've got your pelvic floor, your stomach lifting, the tailbone tucking, and then we're coming up. Push down through your forearms and feel how you've got that breastbone lifting away from the floor as well. And then relax. I must admit, this is a beginner way to learn how to do the core, but it's definitely challenging because we're not using any leg muscles, your big powerful legs, to do planks in the normal way that you might do in a gym. So this is more intense in terms of working the core as a beginner, more direct. Here we go. So we push down through the forearms. We want to scoop the stomach in and feel how you pull the shoulder blades apart a little bit, lifting the breastbone up, and then relax. And again, scoop in the pelvic floor, tuck the tailbone, and up we come. And then relax. Take a little break here. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Take a nice deep inhale breath into the backs of your ribs, your sides of your ribs, and just relax through your shoulders. Okay, so now let's come up onto our hands and knees and look at the foundations for the full plank, which is classed as intermediate. Once you Once you start doing your planks, you'll really see an increase in your strength. So the palms are flat, thumbs is pulled away from the fingers, the knees are apart, feet relaxed, and I've got my shoulders just above my wrists. My head is forward and my eyes are in front of my fingers but down at the mat. So not up, down, but slightly ahead of my fingers. I tighten my stomach, and the aim is to extend one leg without moving and disturbing the upper back. So we tighten into the stomach, extend one leg, pull the kneecap up, tighten the stomach, engage the back of your bum and your hamstring. And then the aim, this is the harder bit, is to not disturb the movement, the upper back, and take that other leg away. Tighten the stomach. Now, what happens as a beginner, once they get used to it, which is absolutely fine, is you'll find that you kind of do disturb things. You might find that you take that leg way back, away from your hands, whereas I just unfolded it. But as a beginner, sometimes they often step out of that box, what they've created with their hands and knees. Alrighty, so going through that again. Tighten the stomach, extend one leg without moving, tighten that thigh, engage the stomach and the buttock, and then the other leg lifts, thighs are tight, stomach is tight, and that upper back and back of the arms are tight. And then coming down. All right. So it may take a little while to get that strength built up. And of course, a few cheats along the way is fine. So a few cheats would be this. We're extending, but we're pushing our bum back a bit, you know. And it just takes a little while for people to realize that they need to be working a little bit more in this position. So wherever you're at, it's a great exercise. I believe we need this kind of strength in our body until we're at least 106, because it's good for the wrists, strengthening up the wrists, and also the entire core area, and also the legs and shoulders. So stick with it. I'm sure you'll get there. Bye for now.